Drew DeBoard, born September 12, 1994, who goes by the name Druski, is an American internet personality and actor known for his controversial humor rather than genuine comedic talent. Despite gaining attention for his could-have-been records sketches and collaborations with artists like Diddy, Jack Harlow, and Drake, his work has often been criticized for relying on offensive, racially insensitive, and insulting jokes, which many argue fall far short of the standards of true comedy. Early life and education. Drew DeBoard was born in Columbia, Maryland, into a family with a strong professional background. His mother, Cheryl DeBoard, worked at the Department of State, and his father, David McLean DeBoard, was a commercial pilot and a former military officer. Raised in Gwinnett County, Georgia, Drew showed little interest in academics, often disrupting classes with failed attempts at humor that rarely landed. Although he attended South Gwinnett High School, his early attempts to mimic comedians he admired, like Cedric the Entertainer and Dave Chappelle, lacked originality. His comedic approach often leaned on offensive stereotypes, reflecting poorly on the household environment that encouraged him to explore humor. After finishing high school, DeBoard enrolled at Georgia Gwinnett College and later transferred to Georgia Southern University. However, he struggled academically and eventually dropped out, claiming depression and a lack of direction. His time at college did little to refine his comedic style, which remained rooted in shock value rather than wit or substance. Instead of pursuing his initial dream of becoming a sports analyst, he pivoted to comedy after peers encouraged him, a decision that has sparked significant debate about whether he truly deserves the platform he has today. Many critics argue that Druski's reliance on divisive humor undermines the role of comedians as storytellers who bring people together, casting doubt on his legitimacy in the industry. Druski's rise to fame can be largely attributed to his collaboration with Diddy in 2021. He starred in the Revolt TV series Sneakin' In with Druski, a sustainability-focused show in partnership with Adidas Originals. The series had Druski humorously infiltrating celebrity homes under various disguises, promoting eco-friendly practices in an over-the-top comedic style. This platform significantly expanded his audience, leveraging Diddy's brand power to cement his role in pop culture. However, some critiques highlight that Druski's comedic brand sometimes leans on overly simplistic or repetitive humor. Despite his undeniable charisma, skeptics argue that his antics in the show, while entertaining, often detracted from its core sustainability message, with gimmicks overshadowing substance. Ruby Rose recently clarified that her past relationship with comedian Druski was purely a PR arrangement. In a series of since-deleted social media posts, Ruby stated that their connection was orchestrated for publicity and emphasized that she was paid for the partnership, not for anything beyond professional purposes. She described Druski as funny and nice, but made it clear that their involvement was not romantic or physical. The supposed relationship had stirred skepticism from the public when it was announced, with some doubting its authenticity even before her recent comments. Druski responded to the revelations with humor, playfully referencing the 2003 romantic comedy Love Don't Cost a Thing on his Instagram. Druski's approach to comedy has often straddled the line between humor and controversy, but his now-deleted 2022 skit drew sharp criticism for its distasteful subject matter. The sketch, titled "That Friend That Tries to Make the Girls Overly Drink," depicted Druski and a friend urging women to drink excessively in a scenario that many interpreted as endorsing or trivializing predatory behavior. The content was widely condemned as tone-deaf and offensive, striking a nerve with viewers who felt it trivialized a serious issue. In a February 2024 interview with Rolling Stone, Druski addressed the backlash for the first time. He defended his intentions, stating, "I think I just played the character too well," and claimed the skit was meant to shine a light on the harmful behaviors it portrayed. Despite this explanation, critics pointed out that the tone of the video undermined any potential message about awareness or accountability. Druski removed the video from social media, citing concerns about triggering viewers. However, his defense that this type of content aligns with his comedic voice has only further polarized public opinion. Some argue that such justifications reveal a lack of sensitivity and accountability for the harmful implications of his material. The skit, in particular, involved Druski and his co-star coercing female characters into drinking through manipulative games and scenarios, including asking suggestive questions and urging them to drive the boat. The video sparked widespread outrage on social media, with users criticizing its insensitivity and the implied normalization of exploitative behavior. This incident, along with Druski's unapologetic stance, continues to raise questions about the boundaries of comedy and the responsibilities of creators in addressing serious societal issues. Druski faced intense backlash after appearing in a live stream with comedian Kevin Hart and popular streamer Kai Cenat, during which both Druski and Hart mimicked the Nazi salute. The incident, which quickly spread across social media, was condemned as insensitive and offensive, trivializing one of history's most horrific symbols of hate and oppression. Many viewers criticized Druski for participating in the act, accusing him of using shock value humor that crossed ethical boundaries. Instead of addressing the gravity of the situation, Druski initially laughed it off, further aggravating the outrage. Critics argued that his behavior demonstrated a lack of awareness and maturity, particularly given his prominent platform and influence. While some fans attempted to defend the gesture as a poorly executed joke, the overwhelming consensus was that such actions, even in jest, have no place in public discourse. The incident highlighted growing concerns over comedians pushing boundaries without regard for the social and historical implications of their actions. This episode has left a stain on Druski's reputation, reinforcing criticisms that his comedic style often veers into distasteful and offensive territory, prioritizing controversy over genuine humor or accountability. Druski's skit depicting African scammers has faced backlash for reinforcing negative stereotypes about Nigeria. In his Could Have Been tour video, Druski portrays a scammer, using exaggerated accents and emphasizing the Nigerian flag. This portrayal has been criticized for perpetuating harmful cliches that contribute to discrimination, like difficulties in securing visas and remote jobs, and can reinforce prejudices against Nigerians on a global scale. Critics argue that, while Druski is known for relatable and lighthearted comedy, this particular skit undermines the efforts made by Nigerian creators and the wider African community to reshape their image. Afrobeat and Nigerian business success stories have worked to challenge outdated narratives, but content like Druski's risks overshadowing these achievements. The skit has also raised questions about comedy's role in navigating cultural representation. For some, the issue isn't the joke itself, but who is telling it. With Druski's vast reach and influence, a stereotype that might be seen as harmless when created by local comedians can have more significant, potentially harmful repercussions when shared on an international platform. In a broader context, this example underscores the challenge of balancing humor with cultural sensitivity. While comedy often highlights shared experiences, it can contribute to harm when it amplifies negative tropes without nuance or awareness. After agreeing to appear on Kai Cenat's livestream, where they attempted to sleep while a drummer played in the background, Druski abruptly got up after the drummer finished his part. He began tearing apart the drum set and throwing pieces around the room. While some viewers speculated that the incident was staged, others argued that it revealed Druski's true character, especially since he had willingly participated in the live session and setup. This moment reminded people of Druski's previous confrontation with the Backpack Kid, where he displayed similarly aggressive behavior. This incident raises concerns about Druski's trend toward aggressive antics, suggesting a shift from his usual comedic style to actions that verge on bullying. It poses the question, when did comedy start to blur into aggressive behavior? And what does that mean for the boundaries of humor? While in Jamaica, Druski was seen on the streets watching female performers dance and twerk. He joined in the dancing with ski mask and began engaging in aggressive and sexually suggestive movements towards the women. This included grabbing them, pulling them in an uncomfortable way, and simulating sexual acts, including stacking two women on top of each other in a manner resembling a doggy-style movement. The incident sparked criticism, with many in the comments noting that this behavior resembled a practice often joked about as part of Diddy School, implying that such antics were reminiscent of Sean Diddy Combs' style of provocative performances. This has raised concerns about the boundaries between humor, performance, and inappropriate conduct. Kai Cenat and Druski are facing serious backlash over comments that many perceive as colorist. During a live stream, Druski remarked that a female guest on the show had manly features. Although some online commenters argued that these remarks did not reference her skin tone, the criticism is rooted in deeper social issues. Druski's comments reinforced harmful stereotypes that suggest black women are less feminine than their non-black counterparts, a sentiment associated with the concept of misogynoir. The controversy has sparked strong reactions, with many defending Cenat and Druski, claiming that the remarks were not about skin tone and that the criticism was unfounded. However, this has led to further toxic discussions, including transphobic comments made by some defenders, suggesting Druski was only expressing a preference. This outpouring of support in the face of criticism underscores a wider issue where dismissive and harmful attitudes are overlooked, or even condoned in the name of personal preference or humor. As of now, neither Kai Cenat nor Druski has commented on the situation, leaving the controversy to simmer among fans and critics alike. Druski's behavior during Kai Cenat's live stream, where he aggressively targeted Backpack Kid for no apparent reason, exemplifies a troubling pattern of unprovoked hostility. When Backpack Kid appeared with his piano, Druski, without any clear provocation, yanked the cord from the instrument and launched into a tirade, shouting, "It's 2024, fuck you and your piano bullshit." This display was met with laughter from Kevin Hart, who was sitting beside him, further escalating the humiliation as he joined in, verbally pushing Backpack Kid out of the room. This isn't an isolated incident for Druski. His history includes moments of excessive aggression disguised as humor. The same can be said for Kevin Hart, who has been known for his own controversial behavior. An infamous moment at a Diddy party showed Kevin laughing and asking if the camera caught a girl's hair catching on fire instead of helping her. These incidents raise the question, is this truly comedy or just an excuse for mean-spirited antics? The dynamic between Druski and Kevin Hart hints at a deeper issue, where the line between comedy and bullying becomes blurred. For Kai Cenat, aligning himself with figures who display this type of behavior may harm his own reputation and the type of community he wants to cultivate. Druski's recent actions at Kai's Thanksgiving event have sparked serious backlash, exposing a troubling side of his comedic style. During the livestream, Druski called a young boy, who was portraying Pugsley from the Addams Family, fat multiple times. The boy's mother has accused Druski of mentally assaulting her child and claimed that her son was left upset and distressed by the comments. She went on to express her frustration with security, saying they prevented her from picking up her son and falsely stated he was crying for reasons unrelated to the incident. Druski's behavior wasn't met with unanimous support, and although he later apologized, claiming he got too excited, many felt his words were inappropriate and damaging. Kai defended Druski, arguing that, as a comedian, his comments were unfiltered and that he had recognized his mistake by apologizing. However, the mother's claim that her son was abused suggests that this incident went far beyond mere comedy. This highlights a troubling trend where humor crosses into cruelty, raising questions about the limits of comedy and the responsibility of content creators to protect participants, especially minors, from harm.
What's your name, little nigga? Not you, nigga. I'm talking about the little fat nigga.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on.
The fat nigga.
Yo.
Y'all been saying that to me all fucking night. Everybody call me the fat nigga all night, but I can't call the other little fat nigga the little fat nigga.
Black answer.
Man, y'all niggas been fuck out of here, nigga.
No, come on.
Y'all wanna have fat phobia when it come to the kid, but not me?
He's like the fucking kid.
Nigga, what about me, nigga?
He's fine. You're a grown ass nigga.
Man, y'all niggas been calling me fat all night.
Druski, oh shit.
Oh, y'all. Fuck.
This nigga. You good?
Yo, man, you messing my fucking
What you
sweater,
want, some
man.
food, nigga?
They might put something
What
in
you
your
want, some
food,
food,
nigga.
nigga?
On God, he's crying, man.
They might put something in your food.
Druski, oh, yeah,
That shit whack, bro.
you know,
But that's what I'm saying. But y'all niggas want me to pay them. But y'all do it to me, though.
no, when you was younger, they called you fat. You
My bad, bro.
Are we seeing a pattern here? Is anyone going to address this fat, non-comedian bully and stand up to him? Why are we, as a society, protecting these types of celebrities while they continue to attack and assault innocent people, especially minors? Is this a new Diddy in disguise? Is it time for someone to say enough is enough? Are we letting another predator lurk among us? Remember, new times are here. We do not need celebrities who insult us, bully us, and take advantage of us. Druski needs to behave and become better. When it comes to Kevin, we are preparing a video for him too. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button for more content. Your support helps us keep bringing you stories that matter. See you in the next video.